What up, folks? And we are back at it. Will, always nice to see you, man. Glad you could make it. And since Stream Elements just now decided to announce that I'm live, I just love the delay on that. Right, right. Oh, did you invite Phil to the charity event? That's great, man. I thought about it, but the last time I invited him to something, he kind of blew me off. So, yeah, I decided it wasn't really worth it. Okay, well, that's cool, man. Yeah, absolutely. Phil's a good dude, man. He really is. He's a little scatterbrained sometimes, but even still, you know, love that dude. Yeah, hopefully, you know, everything will get hammered out. Really? That's awesome, man. Wow. I am so thrilled for you, dude. I wish like hell I could. But, I mean, beyond the age thing and the, you know, whole pear-shaped thing. Hey, Frogman, what's going on, brother? There's also my back that kept me out. That's what kept me out in the first place. Otherwise, I probably would have joined the Marines when I was in my early 20s. Yeah, I bet, man. Yeah, if it hadn't been for my back, I probably would have gone Marines. I probably would have made every effort to fly A-10s. I love aviation. Ah, yeah, that will do it. You know that Navy is actually an acronym, right? Yeah, yeah. Last I knew, it stands for Never Again Volunteer Yourself. Yeah, exactly. I am in great shape. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I'm in great shape. Pear is a shape, right? Because, yeah. All right, to the star map. We are actually making every effort to head north, but we're doing so very, very slowly. Because, yeah, I've kind of made a hash of my my Centurion. I don't know how well this is all coming across for you guys, but I'll try to keep an eye on the stream and see how it's coming through. Hopefully the audio is good. I know the video sucks, but that's the camera. That has nothing to do with me. I've done everything I can to fix this darn thing. Good, man, good. I'm glad. As long as it's not stuttering too much, we'll be all right. I'm looking forward to tomorrow for sure. I still haven't installed all the mods yet, but I will get there tonight. Probably after I get done here. I think the wife and I have to go to town real quick, but other than that, I'll be coming back and trying to get all those mods in. The problem with it is I've got to remember my damn Nexus password. Ugh. What is it with me and passwords? Oh, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll get together and get everything hammered out. We always do, especially for stuff like that. I will not be taking the beachhead contract. No way. And a 36 on my own. This ought to be interesting. Yeah, one negotiating point left. I'm going to put it into damage coverage. Because I don't know about you, but I tend to get my mechs a little messed up. See? Kind of like that. We will be starting that, and it'll tell me to wait. Hey, baby. Welcome in for the second time. You're already here. You're just you're in over there. I needed a way to keep an eye on the stream quality, so. I dropped your computer into Twitch real quick. Alright, away we go. First mission. The other night was the first time I've actually been in a mech cockpit in like forever. For some reason or other, I've fallen out of love with not the BattleTech universe. I can't say that, but I've fallen out of love with the gameplay loop that PGI has given us. It's kind of annoying, truth be told. You know, I still love the universe, but not so much the company that produces the content for it.
We have an opportunity for a hefty combat bonus the longer we can hold the enemies back.
Oh my, stutter. Hey, this mission looks familiar. I think we did this one, didn't we?
Heavy metal on radar.
Yeah, I haven't played in quite some time.
Contact! Enemy vehicle!
No, you don't. No. You keep that AC-20 away from me. There we go. Flip. And as memory serves, we have got egg meters coming in over here. This time around, I'll try not to let them destroy me. I'll just have to come in the other direction. I see how you guys are. There we go. Okay, where's the rest of the turkeys?
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Where? I don't see them. You guys see them? I don't see them. Ah, I found them. Crunchy, cicada. I'll take that. Flip. Oh, right between his legs. There we go. Now the crunchy. Those medium lasers have got to disappear. Ouch. Meters. It's a lot. Okay, there he goes. That should take care of him.
Tango eliminated.
Hostiles inbound.
There we go.
Contact, Commander.
Yes, sir. That's better. Oh, dropship. Where the heck did that come from?
New target quick draw.
Draw, yes, please.
Acquired.
And a grip. We're gonna see if we can light that grip up real quick. Fine, either way. Oh, no, 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 no. You must die. Immediately, if not sooner. Sure. Being your damn all around.
Target Griffin.
Ouch. Right? You jerk. He waited until I turned back before he shot. That should do for him. Keep it low and slow on this one. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, five more. And I am, cheering
Yes,
it.
Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position. Get ready for some company.
I know I ended up getting trashed on this one last time. When we were doing this. I think I'm gonna have to send in the troops.
Hostiles on radar. Engaging with Lance. Target destroyed. Coordinating our attack.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target charger.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Fortunately, I've got a looks like I can aim fairly well. So. Let's see here. No, I don't, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a little odd, I think.
Excessive structure damage. I need help.
You need, shut up, Punk. You need help. Yeah, it's just a charger. Does that really count as an assault still? I mean, really? Yeah, give me that. Heck yeah. Move it. Tell you what, that hill won't talk back to me no more. There we go. One SRM-6 left with him. Then he punches out. Flip. No, not really running. No, not really difficulty running mods. I just,
Save Frosty, Commander.
as a rule, I don't care much for running them.
A job well done, Commander. Stand by for pickup.
I don't think that we should have to run mods to make a game viable, you know? And with this game here, you kind of have to run mods in order to make it a decent game. And that really bothers me. Oh no, that was just me being stupid and getting in the way. Alright, I have 24. I can get myself a hunchback, or I can do the smart thing and pick up a Kintaro, which I'm going to do. Yeah. Let's see here. We're going to pick up a PPC, AC5, any SRMs, if we're going to need them. Yeah, plus pirate tech, yeah. Um, yeah, there's all 24. Right. Right. Yeah, I'm going to be outfitting that Kintaro here in just a second. Because yeah, that thing's nice. Replacing weapons and such. Repair. I like that it does that now. That it actually replaces weapons for you. Yeah, nice and hot. Yeah. Alright. Good enough. Wait, that's what. What out? Repair all. Thank you. Vulcan just needs repaired. The Enforcer just needs repaired. Those two seem to have stayed the hell out of the way. You, on the other hand, need some serious love. Can we actually get everything? Okay, we don't have SRM 6s. We have SRM 4s. That's the real question. We do. We have 2. Just enough. Yes, please. SRM 4s. We do not have an LRM5, which is fine. We can replace that with... I don't know if I can... Let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, where did it go? No. Nope. Okay, fine. I want the SRM4. I don't care. The medium missile slot I can live without. Matter of fact, let's check the market real quick. SRM4 Infernos. SRM4 Streaks. We'll buy those. We'll buy all 3 of those. That's our inventory. There we go. Sit. 4. Yes, please. Now, still loses 2 more tons for ammo. I know, right? Who the hell does that? We're actually going to ditch the medium laser, because I don't need it for anything. That was kind of a silly thing to have in there. And that leaves me 3 additional tons. We've got 6, 10, 18, SRM 18. Yeah, thank you very much, Will. Ammo. Drop that on there. Single heat sink of the engine. There we go with one more ammo. And max the as best we can. I think that's probably going to be our best bet for now. That leaves us, what, 320 rounds, 320. Oh wow, that leaves us a whole bunch of ammo. That's okay. That's all right. Oh, heck, no, you don't need to be there either. Armor's already maxed, so go with the heatsink. Oh yeah, it is. That's for sure. We'll put another heatsink in it. That should help. But yeah, it's definitely going to kick some pilots for sure. Fortunately, it will be me that's piloting, so it won't be quite as bad as it could be. Timeline. We're going to advance our timeline, get that Kintaro refit before we even move on. Payment done. Kintaro refit. Yes, please. Okay. Now let Star Map, because we're not going to stick around here for any more contracts. I don't care much for the contracts available. Assassination and a raid. We're going to do the raid, and then we'll see from there. Now that we've got our Kataro, we'll see just how effective I can make it. Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to using that thing. Battle mix. Kataro. Weapon groups. There's that, and then our 2 is going to be. 3 will be there. That's what we'll do. Yup. Alright. Check our contracts. Transmissions are kind of down. And, we're good on all that. Alright, the raid is 21. We can live with that. On a 21, I don't like it. That's better. We don't have a very good reputation with Liao, so you can't really expect a lot from them. But, all right, come on, baby, light my fire. Let's see here. We'll be taking the Vulcan out of there and replacing it with the Centurion. Yeah, it's loud. What do you expect? Dang. Okay, fine. We'll put the Vulcan back. Goodness. Oh, we will go with what we got. Let's do this.
Our employer wants us to
Yeah, I know. Liao is. They're not exactly the greatest, but I've certainly, worked for worse.
This area is heavily guarded, so watch out for hostile reinforcements.
Yeah, they're important. I mean, the nice thing about it is we don't really have to work for the Drax too often, so that's a bonus.
Enemy destroyed!
Enemy destroyed! He sounds so happy about that, doesn't he? Like, oh boy, when it hit something.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target, Urban Mech.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
Target acquired.
Owie. Are you guys gonna get in there and actually do something? Thanks. That'd be helpful. Ow, that's hot. That is way hot.
Target destroyed.
There she goes. Wow, that is warm. Ooh. Goodness. Owie.
Target acquired.
Where are all the urban mechs coming from? Good lord. Why?
Target acquired.
Look at that. There's 3 Urbies sitting right there. What in the heck is really going on? Wow, that is craziness.
Confirmed.
Destroyed.
That should never in life happen.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Why does he sound so surprised when he says that?
Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Dead.
Acquired.
Scratch that target off the list.
You already did.
Objective down.
Yeah.
Additional forces are being deployed near you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely have to do something about the heat on this thing. 'Cause, wow, I fired 3 times and I might as well forget it for the rest of the freaking mission. This thing is a little on the warm side. It's a good thing I took it instead of leaving it to the AI. If I'd left it to the AI, there'd have been no way.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Hey, look, stuff. We like
Close
stuff.
enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Oh, anything good?
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Let's see those. Chem lasers. I have to admit, I can't complain about the damage output of this thing. The Kintaro is just unreal for damage output. But yeah, the heat could certainly use some work.
Target acquired.
Enemy spotted.
And your spotty enemies.
Target acquired. Destroyed.
No, sir. You do not get to sneak up on me.
Target acquired.
Bitsy with the rock there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right? Come on. Really? Right?
Good work.
That urban mech and trench coat idea is hilarious, man.
All target buildings have been destroyed, Commander. Good job. Getting you an evac now. Head to the marked location.
Destroyed.
We are posted out of here.
Commander. Approach an object to pick it up. Cargo acquired. Welcome back, Commander. Stand by for extraction.
Yeah, I mean, certainly couldn't wait. I don't know, man. I would stick. I think I would stick with fiber, just because I've had such good experiences there. Well, okay, let me take that back. I've had one good experience there, but it was a really good experience. So I've had a couple of negative interactions, but nothing major. Oh wow, only 8 points per. Oh, yeah, we did only take that. Let's 10 per square. Let's see here. Yeah, fiber is a great resource. It really, truly is. Now, I can't complain about the one interaction that I had that was actually decent. Yeah, it was a really good really good experience that I had. Okay, battlements. I think we should just need repairs by the look of it. I don't think anybody got too terribly messed up. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fiverr is a great resource, man. It really is. Emotes, badges, overlays, you name it, it's all there. Graphics, logos. I mean, if you want t-shirt designs or stickers, whatever, that's the place to go. You know, you can find everything there. All right, timeline. Let's advance this. Shouldn't be long this time. Shadowhawk's the last one. And we'll see what else is available here for contracts. I have. Those are, well, the thing is, it's PCs that draw too much power when they're in sleep mode, not when they're up and running. It's just when they're in sleep mode. And I get that after a fashion. However, the thing that is disturbing to me is the fact that they are regulating what you can and cannot own. As long as you are paying your power bill, what the hell difference does it make to them? I mean, honestly, what gives them that right? Yeah. Yep, I know. It's craziness. And the worst of it is, it's not even so much the PC stuff that's an issue, really. Now it's monitors. They've hit them with monitor regulations too, which those are really going to limit what you can and cannot do. That's just insane. All right. Mech Hunter level 1 up. Yay. We will be going with missile range and velocity. Yes. Oh, no. That's the ballistic range velocity. Missile spread. We will be reducing our missile spread. Yes, please. I know they gave us, rapid jump jet recharge. Okay, fine, be that way. Whatever. Yeah, the monitor stuff, from what I gather, is even stricter than the PC stuff. And that's craziness. There we go. That'll work. 2 million payout, plus 800,000 in damage coverage, all for a raid. I can live with that. Oh wait, we were going to do something about this. We were going to do something about this Pintaro, because it needs some work. We don't need anywhere near this much ammo. Something else I need to do too. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Okay. We're removing that. We're putting in another SM4 because I'm not about to have that SRM6 in there messing everything up, because wow, that thing was hot. Yeah, it reduces the firepower a little bit, but I'll get over it. All right, now we have 2 tons to play with. Both heat sinks. That ought to help cool things off a little bit. Yeah. Then we're going to wait that out, because I'm not going anywhere without my Kintaro. All right. And out of the conference. Yes, sir. I like me some of that. Almost 2 million C-bills for a single mission. I can live with that. And a relatively easy one at that. Go in and blow some stuff up. I can live with that. We are bang on 200 tons with a lance that, although not great, will certainly get the job done.
This is a surgical strike, Commander. Our client wants us to take out a number of structures within
Sure.
this vicinity. Scout the points of
Man, did you see that?
and identify the specific
They started off
areas our
shooting.
client wants destroyed. Then take them out.
What the heck? I didn't even get a chance to get out of the loading animation. They were already shooting. Take that, you jerk. They like some of that business, huh? Yeah, that's much cooler. Hey buddy, I hope you didn't need that link for anything. Because if you did, well that's tough. Can't have it. Mine now.
Tango smoked.
Enemy mech eliminated.
That's right. Take some of that business, even though I did overheat. Be fine, it's still a little warm.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Come on, you guys, learn how to shoot.
Target destroyed.
Fine out loud.
Target neutralized.
So you guys are gonna make me do everything? Holy crap.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target
There we
destroyed.
go. Hotting it up again. Right, Gutaro? Yeah, 'cause she's certainly cooking my behind. Alright, where is it? I know also there's gonna be a pop-up around there. Yeah, and no, something that's, you know, just about as bad as California doing that crap is the fact that they're not the only ones. There are a bunch of others that are joining in along with that. Oregon, Washington,
Once you've found the
a couple of
targeted
others
asset, move up to it, and we'll begin
that are
the
jumping in on the
recruitment.
bandwagon, which is crazy. I mean, California, we all know they're nuts.
Excellent.
So, you know, nobody's really all that surprised. But then you start throwing others into the mix too, just becomes a bit much, I think. Yeah, exactly. So the states that are thoroughly nuts, yeah.
Target acquired.
Alright, gotta cool it. No! Stop! Excuse me.
Target down.
Man, this tank.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Worst of it is he's not alone.
Target destroyed.
There.
Target acquired.
There we go. Good.
Hostile transport ship coming in. All objectives destroyed. We're inbound.
Oh, he liked it that.
Point. Get here as quickly as you can, Commander.
You still around? Go away. Yeah, I know. And it's... Which is absolute craziness.
Target acquired. System
Dang it.
offline.
Alright, it's time to go. It's time to quit screwing around and just leave.
Target fired.
I'm crying out loud. Still way too hot. Way, way too hot. I'm taking it on the chin because of it.
Target acquired.
Yeah, which, I mean, that's stupid. We've been using nuclear power for how long now? And it's fine. As long as you PTFA,
Report at Mech Bay number 1.
let's pay the fuck attention to those who are unfamiliar. It's not really an issue. And there are, you know, other methods besides uranium that we could use, which is much safer. But they decided that, you know, that was the way they had to go, I guess. No. Let's see here. Sure, why? We'll take all of that. We didn't get too badly beat up. Good. Alright, we'll go ahead and fix everything. I have to admit it was a lot cooler than the first time around, but it's still way too hot. I think I may want to, when I have an opportunity, go through and drop another ton of ammo and toss in at least one more heatsink. That'll help things. But, yeah, she's still just a touch warm, I think. Yeah. Well, the thing is, with solar and wind both, okay, they're just, the capture rate is just too low. You know, the transference rate. So you're looking at maybe a 25% efficiency. Yeah, that too. Yeah, the efficiency is just so low. You're looking at maybe a 20% efficiency, 25 at best. But then again, to be fair, you only get 25% efficiency out of coal power plants too. And about the same for nuclear. So, that being said, you know, you can't really fault the science. All right, we're gonna do the war zone just because I like war zones. Yeah, there we go. Not taking that much damage, so they ought to do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they have no idea. But, I mean, it's still semi-viable. You know, if you do it in relay stages. So, but yeah, the energy bleed off is a real thing. You know, you can't store 100% of the power that you create. It just doesn't happen. Now, when it comes to like New York, for example, as you pointed out, they can also do waveform generators offshore. So, I mean, that... Yeah, and truth be told, solar is great large scale. If you replace a lot of the windows for buildings, I mean, they're not opened anyway, most of them. So if you replace the windows that don't open with photovoltaics, the clear ones that you can see through, there's no reason in the world why that wouldn't be viable to help offset the amount of power that's being, drained. You're never going to get it to where a building per se is self-sufficient. But what you will get is one that's only using 5 or 10% of its, capacity. on the grid kind of thing. So, that's always an option. And I can't say you'll never get a building that's self-sufficient. You may, depending on what their output needs are and their potential for generating electricity. But most of your manufacturing plants and things like that, they are not going to be self-sufficient. They just draw too much power. But, that's not to say that they couldn't help offset that. And as far as like wind generation and stuff like that, yeah, exactly. And if we ever, actually put the time and energy into fusion research, yeah, exactly. If we put the time and energy into fusion research, then those spent rods become even more recyclable.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Well, good. They very well should be.
Systems nominal.
We have friendlies under
Yeah,
assault
we
from
did.
hostile forces.
With
Join
reason.
with them and hold off the enemy advance
The
as
materials
far as
technology
possible.
just was not
Be
keeping
sure
up.
Not to overextend yourself, Commander. Eventually, you will need to fall back to the evac point.
Materials technology being what it was at the time and what it is now, it just wasn't viable at all.
Incoming missile.
Hang on a second, guys. I will be worried about you. Oh yeah, take some of that business.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, now we can actually start the mission, maybe.
Target acquired.
Someone want to take care of him, please?
Got issue target.
Thank you.
Deployed.
Yeah.
All time.
Commander,
Right.
you've got the X-Force attention. They are
Um.
converging on your position. Brace for hostile contact.
Good, because it's needed. The sooner that we can get fusion power into a viable state, the better off we're going to be, because that will start pushing, for one thing, material science again. For another, it will start pushing micronization of the technology. Once we can get it down to a decent size,
Your position.
you can start using it for everything. Car engines, bottlenecks. Yeah, I doubt quite how we'll ever have walking tanks per se, but Yeah. Getting them down to a state where we can have, you know, exosuits. I can see that.
Target destroyed.
And that's a perfectly viable option, honestly.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Well, they better hurry up because I'm getting bored. You know what happens when mech warriors get bored? We start shooting stuff just for fun.
We've got
All right,
enemies on the
Wolverine.
enemy mech.
Uh-huh. Oh, you and your SRM-6. You stay over there. I don't like that APC being fired at me. Tell your buddy out there to stop it.
Target acquired.
You've got to go. That manticore cannot be. Just can't.
Destroyed.
Self-driving cars wouldn't be bad if they would actually pay attention to the technology, as opposed to just leaving it to fester on the vine. The big issue that I have with the self-driving cars that they're trying to use now is the fact that they're not using the tech properly at all.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target Phoenix Hub.
Tango eliminated.
There we go.
Hostiles entering the combat zone
6 more.
perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
I don't think it's even an issue of numbers. I really don't.
New target Assassin.
I honestly think it's more an issue of there isn't the infrastructure there for them.
Incoming missile.
If there were more infrastructure around for them, I think they would be a lot more viable.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Yes, very true. They would be able to communicate easier. That's true.
Continuing to converge on your location.
Yeah, well, we're not sticking around. So there's that. We've done our due diligence. We're out of here. And yes, cars being able to communicate with one another would be, you know, a great solution to that.
Successful. Time to get
But also cars being able to communicate with the road. And that's what I mean by, you know, the infrastructure's not there. So being able to tell where speed changes are before they happen, where curves, you know, more dangerous curves are, where the edges are reliably, even in inclement weather. No, where danger zones of like, nice, we went up in level. Yay. Where danger zones are when it comes to things like, you know, deer crossings and, you know, stuff like that. That's the type of infrastructure I'm talking about. Let's see here. We'll take a look later. Right, exactly. And, you know, once you've got that in place, I think you would be a lot better off, you know, in terms of the availability and cost reduction on the car in general. So, yeah, there's that. I gotta keep an eye out for more small lasers. I keep forgetting to collect them, because I'm supposed to be. I mean, at least our pilots are doing halfway decent when it comes to keeping their mechs together. That's a good thing. I haven't lost a weapon in a while. I say that now, just we're heading into a heavier zone. Oh, now I gotta go speak to Fathead. What do you want, Fathead? He's just gonna tell me some dumb stuff that we already know.
These bleeding Mechs are gonna put me in an early grave. Fix one bloody thing and something else goes to shit. Of course, he doesn't help you pilots treat me like you're in some kind of demolition derby or something. You know, the phrase cost an arm and a leg. It was made for you majors. No worries though, eh? For hard will fix them up good as new. Nothing better to do, eh? All right, that's me, mate. Rough stuff, what can I say? Best go on and let you get back to work. But no worries, Commander. It'll be better than you and I'm going to. You have my word.
Really? That was so necessary that I had to stop what I was doing in order to come over there and talk to you so you could say absolutely nothing. Really?
Commander, I've got great news. Having identified the pattern that Black Inferno have been leaving in their wake, I've been able, with the help of spheres, to track some of their movements. We're trying to home in on their base of operations. For the moment, we don't have all the pieces of the puzzle, but I think it's only a matter of time now.
That's great.
Spears has been working closely with me on this. He just sent this transmission. Take a listen.
Rihanna, using the information you sent me and by correlating the refugee movements we've been tracking, I ordered my intelligence people to start focusing their efforts on a very specific
but I mean,
space. I was hoping to pinpoint
even still, did I really have to listen to that diatribe
my gamble
for no reason? I couldn't go on the next mission until I listened to him bitch and moan.
Private consortium and are using the fuel reserves to help power their operations. Commander, this refinery represents a high-value target.
He couldn't have complained at me over the radio.
On your way to dismantling their operation.
Yeah.
Getting revenge for your father's death. I have no doubt that's
The whole plot line is a bit contrived and a bit overdone.
I've started by sending you the coordinates of the planet where the refinery is located, along with what little intel I was able to gather. It's not much, but enough so you won't have to go in completely blind. Good hunting.
This is true. I mean, after that last mission, after that first mission that we did, when my CT was cheering red and wide open. Yeah, okay, there might have been a little more than port stains in there to clean up, but still. Ruh-roh.
Amen to that.
Sorry, Joe. Hang on, I got you. There you go. I don't know what it was you said or did, but whatever it was. Nightbot didn't like it. Okay. Yeah, I know. Bad bot. Hashtag ban Nightbot. Okay. Back to the contract screen. Oh yeah, no, we're going to battle lines. That was what I was doing. Timeline. That was it. Yes. That explains it. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Which is absolutely ignorant for, for values of ignorant. But what are you going to do? I suppose I could, tone him down a little bit, but that begs the question of, do I really want to do that? I really dislike messing with that bot. I do. He gets so temperamental. You tell him to do something, and that's great, and he does it, and he does it really well, too well. And then you tell him not to do certain things, and he gets all mullish and petulant, and decides to stop doing everything. And becomes a real jerk about stuff. Alright. Demolition. I like demolitions. I like bombs. I like blowing things up. Alright. 200 ton limit. We're bang on 200 tons with what we've got. And we're targeting House Kurita. I mean, you can't ask for a whole lot more than that. So, there's that. I say we go for it. I just gotta really watch my my heat on this thing. Wow, this thing just gets hot all fast. Yeah, pretty much. He's telling me you weren't the boss of me. I see. Personally, I think it's the beginning of the robot uprising, but I can't be sure. So, The unfortunate part is, more often than not, he's right. I'm not the boss of him. I give him general guidelines. The rest of it, well, pray for the best. All you can do. Yeah. Yep. Mine isn't doing all that great either, but well, it's the best I've got for now.
Reactor online.
The ability for the second screen to actually capture what's going on is limited at the moment.
We're being paid for destroying the facility, not tangling with the local defenders. Neutralize them if you have to, but this target is too valuable for the enemy to ignore.
Oh, I follow way too many channels. We'll stop that. I said what I was going to do. Yeah, I'm following way too many channels. That's not good. Okay, now that I'm done playing with my phone. Sorry about that, guys.
Once you've found the targeted asset,
hey,
move
stuff.
to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Package acquired.
Gotcha. Yeah, with luck, they actually aren't blacked out, because they may very well be, I don't know. Whoa. We are not going down there. As a matter of fact, we're actually going to get away with this chasm altogether. We're going to go around it. And we're going to take out this Vulcan along the way. And his little friend, too. Eat it, Vulcan. Ooh, I missed. Right. That would be nice. Oh. I'm gonna let him go and check on everybody else.
On the commander's target.
You do that. I'm not about to go down there. That's just silly on my part if I do. You guys haven't finished him off yet? What the hell? There's only 3 of you over there. These guys are terrible.
That Mech is scrap.
No, about damn time.
Move to the commander.
Come on, boys and girls, catch up. I swear I'm going to change my name to Mustard.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up. Cargo
Because those
acquired.
idiots are constantly playing catch up. Okay, now that we've gone all the way across the map, for no reason other than terrain, and we bumbled into like 2 enemies the entire trip.
Target acquired.
I just had to go and say something, didn't I? I just had to go and open my big mouth.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
Because I'm busy right now, that's why.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. New
Oh,
target.
hello. No. You come back here. I wasn't done talking to you yet. Oops.
Target acquired.
Little hard on the trigger. That's okay. Get my weapons time to reset. Yeah, thank you, dear. Little late. But, well, you know, better late than never.
Target acquired.
Oh, you jerk.
They're operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
Target javelin.
Hey, Javelin. Hi.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Alright, you jerks have got to stop doing that.
Destroyed.
I really don't like it.
Target destroyed.
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
Okay. That trench bucket has got to go.
Approach the hidden object to pick it up. Taking heavy damage.
Yeah, well, I've had enough of him. We put the stop right to that.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
You do that, Rick, Hannah. 51K, that ain't bad. There we go, that's a fine. How do you do? Yes, sir. Keep it down a little bit. There we go. Why are you not dead yet?
Target destroyed.
Thank you. That thing isn't dead yet either? What have you guys been doing this whole time?
This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
Alright, time to concentrate on getting rid of some of this stuff around here. Let them deal with the minor BS around here.
Another mech kill for me.
That's great.
Mission complete, Commander.
Oh, do you
I
know?
expect our employer to be very satisfied
Amazing what
with this
happens when you
result.
actually concentrate on what
Excellent
they're supposed to be doing.
satisfaction.
No.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Just in case. Alright, time to get the heck out of here. We aren't too badly beat up, and it's time to keep it that way.
You're clear to board at Mech Bay number 1. Welcome back.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
There. Oh, goodness. Quick in, quick out, get the mission finished, have done with it. That's the way I prefer to do things, but doesn't always happen that way. Alright, well, we could have taken home a trench bucket. Actually, one of two of them. But, yeah. Even if I had taken full salvage on this one, I wouldn't have had enough shares. Worm Street 15? Sure. I can live with that. Take that home with me. Battle maths, get all of everything fixed back up. We've been doing exceedingly well as far as yeah, we're gonna get rid of that Wolverine. I don't like it. We have a Shadowhawk. It's basically the same thing.
Couldn't tell you.
What's that? Couldn't tell me what.
Couldn't tell you what Shadowhawk looks like.
Okay, why?
Where's your Shadowhawk?
Oh, hey guys. Is my center screen where the mechs are coming through okay? Because I'm looking over at the wife's screen, and everything in the center of the screen is completely black. I can see over here, but I can't see here as far as the output goes. Huh.
That's why I was having trouble on
Wow.
my phone.
That's
all.
That's weird. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. that is
Panels you can see.
that is seriously
but
odd.
Inside the building, inside you can't.
Huh. Well, yeah, it's not doing that on my computer, no. Just on the output. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. I can see the mechs just fine. There's a little bit of lag in between when I, click on it on the list over here, my active hangar, and when it shows up in the center. But yeah, for the most part, it just shows up. But on the output behind me, it's not showing up at all. That is the weirdest thing. I don't know what's going on. Whatever it is, it seems to be more or less okay. A bit more as opposed to less, I suppose. Because I mean, you guys are able to see the fights okay.
Fights, that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, the rest, not so much. Which is weird. Hang on, half a tick. Let me look at something real fast. Wow, that is super stupid.
Okay, you are inside. Nothing.
I am currently in the cockpit of the jump ship. We all know what the cockpit of the drop ship looks like. You know, with the two pilots sitting there, but none of that is coming through. Just the menus. Weird, man. Weird ass. That is craziness. They're going to be taking on a raid from House America, or against House America, I should say. This time around, I will take full salvage. 1 damage coverage, and the rest goes into increasing our pay. And then we're going to fire it up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with broadcast stuff lately. When I tried to broadcast, when I tried to stream Shadowrun, there was a chunk missing out of one portion of the screen. No matter what I did, I try and turn stuff on and off, you know, to make it better. Nothing worked. So yeah, it is the weirdest thing.
Our target is a series of satellite relays housed in installations marked on your map. Destroy them and head to the rendezvous point for evac.
Unless, maybe,
Good luck, Commander.
just maybe, let me try something real fast, and then we'll see how well that works with when we come back into the interior of the ship next time. I had actually turned my browser source off. That has my primary overlay on. I wanted to clean the stream up some, and you know, kind of clean the lines up a bit, and see how well received it was with the new look of the background that I've got. Trying a few, you know, experimental things, and just kind of seeing how things go. And I like it. You know, with the cleaner lines. But
I got it.
we'll see whether or not OBS agrees.
Acquired.
Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
Heat critical, that's great, but now he doesn't have that BF10. I doesn't have the small laser either, huh? Yeah, thank you.
I lost all firepower. I can't do any more today. Punching out.
That's right, you leave it.
It's down.
Acquired.
Ooh, that thing's gotta go. And shit.
Friendly fire. Got another one.
Well, if you would kill those things so I wouldn't have to, then you wouldn't have to worry about friendly fire, would you? But no, you gotta make me do everything.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroyed.
Alright.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target Target acquired. Target destroyed.
No, you don't. Sure. Popping up all over the place.
Boom! Dead.
There we go. Alright. 1100 meters to our next target. Oh, hello, stuff. Why didn't you guys tell me there was stuff over here? Oh, they never tell me nothing. These guys are not about useless, ain't they? Can't send them to do stuff. I can't. That's just craziness.
Focus target updated.
That's better.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. Where the heck you thought you were going?
New target. Flee.
Target neutralized.
Target destroyed.
Yes, I know heat critical, but it was for a good purpose.
New target. Locust. Target acquired.
Yeah, come back here and say that, you jerk. Thank you. That's more than one component. Come here, you little bastard. I got something for you.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Kill
Target
confirmed.
Thank you for finally getting rid of that thing. Goodness. Alright, here's over on the mulberry bush. Or at least the hill, anyway. The terrain choices they make around here are ridiculous.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, man.
Target acquired.
Ooh. Turn partisans. That's a team. Come on. Thank you. No, no. I don't care how high. That thing had to go.
Target destroyed. New target urban distance down.
Last fire. Yeah, worth it. Definitely worth it to get a full salvo in on that guitar, or cicada.
Target acquired.
Oh, you jerk. Just as I hit the button. I will do for him. You. Last target to go. We're out of here.
Target acquired.
It's not.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
There are any number of times I could wish that this thing had jump jets on it.
Target acquired.
Scratch that target off the list. Enemy ship landing at your location. All target buildings have been destroyed, Commander.
Yes, I know.
Getting you an evac now. Head to the
Thanks.
location.
You're a peach. Yeah, we are out of here. But not before we stop and collect some more stuff. Because why not? Isn't that what everybody does? When they're running for their life, stop and collect more stuff.
Our window for extraction is closing. Let's get out of here.
Well, you know what they say, when life closes a window, it opens the door. Okay. Tech. What are you gonna do? Alright, with luck, this will, oh, we take those two. Why is it we never get anything good when we actually take enough salvage fares to get something decent? Lots of worm 10s. Okay. Hang on, let me check my feed there when we finally come out of this particular screen. And it's still doing it. So yeah, it's definitely not the browser source. It is definitely not that. So we're going to go ahead and turn that off. So I like a cleaner look anyway. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But something obviously is. That was just the weirdest thing. Yeah, it's eminently possible. We could certainly try that. Because I may very well have turned it off when I was trying to do something else. Yeah, it could very well be. Although, the odd thing is, it's showing up just fine. Oh no, actually it's not. It's not showing up in my preview. Where do I get to performance mode on... I know it's in my settings. Just don't know where. I don't know. There we go. Output, perhaps. I've got it set to max performance. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's look at the preview panel. What preview scaling.
It's on the preview panel performance mode.
Huh.
It said it's trying to render your output while it's streaming.
Right. I've got enable preview, lock preview, preview scaling, full screen projector, windowed projector, and screenshot preview. Then add sources, basically. I don't know.
He says that.
Yeah, I see that. Weird. Well, it's down here in these settings. I don't know.
Hold on, searching.
Okay.
I'll be your rebut. That update OBS, I don't run it normally.
Right. No, perfectly understandable. That's okay. I was pretty well done with Mech 5 for right now anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run the timeline out real quick to get these. Well, first things first, we're going to sell the mechs to get rid of them. Get rid of those, make us some more cash. Then we're going to go ahead and run the timeline up a little bit. Fix these mechs. The next repaired. There we go. Then we're going to go ahead and save. Doing well. Save, yes, thank you. And then back. Nice again. Oh.
Jesse, you're being taken off and not.
Huh?
You're being taken off over there.
Yes, I turned it off.
I know, but you still only have the black screen with it.
Yes, that's what I've got. That's what should be up. What's up, Will?
Aha! You had an aha moment.
Aha! To you too.
Right click on the preview pan and select
Enable
preview.
Okay.
If it has a check mark next to it.
Yes, it does. Enable preview. There we go. We'll have to check that later because I kind of turned the game off a little bit.
Should disable your preview pan.
Ah, gotcha. Well, cool. I figured we'd spend a little bit of time just kind of chilling out and hanging out, you know, since we don't really get an opportunity to do that very much. Oh, man.
Okay.
The army, huh? Wow, dude. That's pretty amazing. I mean, obviously you're gonna, have to go through basic, of course. But are they fast tracking you any rank, or oh, you're going to be a pickle, which means I have a feeling, depending on exactly what it is you end up doing in the guards, you may very well end up here.
Oh, that'd be fun!
At least for a couple of weeks out of the year.
That'd be fun!
Right. I mean, that's always an issue, of course. But I don't know, man. Go on to YouTube. Surprisingly, um, where you will see guys who are doing the cavalry scout, huh? In which case, you will definitely end up here.
Can I go you over there?
Of
Or
course.
do I have to stay over here?
No, you can come over here. And one of the reasons that you would you do me a favor first, though? Would you grab me a pack of smokes, please? Thank you. Yep. Yeah, but during your 2 weeks a year, when they decide to have you come in for summer training for 2 weeks, you will end up here in Cape Gurley. You can just about bank on that. We are the second largest National Guard training facility in North America, and we have the best training facilities as far as distance ranges for one thing. For another, your cover and evasion training will probably take place here, since we have such varied terrain that can be gotten just in the local area. So yeah. But yeah, that would be cool. That would certainly be interesting. Oh, look! I have a wannabe famous bot. I've made it, guys. Wait. I have to ban this fool. Oh, there it is. Found it. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, that'll be interesting. Oklahoma. I'm not sure if they end up here, but I know certain segments of certain units end up here, even though their home unit may not entirely end up here. I guess it really all depends on which portion of the training that they're gonna send you where for. Yeah, I don't know. You could certainly request, I think, to come out here. 279. I can certainly call out there and ask whether or not the 279 comes out here, and they'll tell me. Oklahoma.
They do them in Texas, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Probably Fort Hood.
He said that he will be going to Benning for
Somebody sick?
yeah, for his.
But I'm talking about
Sleep.
for his weekends.
Yeah. No,
And
weekends will
not
be
the
there.
weekends, but the
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Most likely go to Fort Hood.
It's eminently possible. Yeah. Yeah, it really all depends on exactly what training they need and when, type of thing. But yeah, like I said, I could certainly call out there
Because they
and
got the
ask.
biggest cav unit in Fort Hood.
Yep.
The National Guard are not it still.
Yeah. He said that Wonder Woman spends a good bit of time at Fort Hood. So yeah, you would probably end up there a lot of the time. Yeah.
I guess that's too probably.
Wonder Woman spends a good bit of time at Fort Hood, or still, SILL.
So, yeah, my dad lives near Fort Hood.
Yep, her dad lives in Colleen. That's where she was living until she came up to Ohio several years ago, which is where I was living at the time. Yeah.
I liked the weather better than up here.
Yeah. Except in the summertime.
Well, I didn't mind it. I had air conditioning.
Right. You'd have to have it in order to survive around there. But No, yeah, I haven't been to Texas in, God, I think the last time I was in Texas I was like 12 or 13. So yeah, it's been a minute. But yeah, we're talking about as soon as we can. Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
friend who lives in Georgia.
Well, the thing is Georgia really doesn't get that cold. They get a good bit of snow, mind you, just because it is so wet around there. But they don't really get all that much in the neighborhood of cold. Well, okay. Let me revise that. It's not cold to us who are used to living in much colder climes. Around here, a typical winter day can be anywhere from 0 to
Negative
20-ish.
And
You know,
sometimes
for
it's
a
negative.
typical day. Now you get some extreme weather to where we get negative 32, stuff like that. It gets a little chilly. So, being up around between 30 and 40 degrees on average, which is about what they sit at during the winter, is what I would call or consider not old or not cold.
Now the difference between hot and
Yeah,
humid
exactly.
hot, because Georgia's going to be humid hot because
Yeah.
it's near the ocean.
Right, but he's talking about he hopes that he goes to basic in the winter, or goes to vending in the wintertime. Yeah.
I have a friend who lives in Montana.
If you have an opportunity, just for fun, read John Ringo's Dark Tide series. It's kind of a sci-fi zombie.
It's a zombie apocalypse.
Yes, the characters are very, very funny though. Just kind of an FYI, and there's a lot of humor involved, as well as a really good story. But later portions of the book take place at Lake Lejeune or different places, different military bases and stuff like that. I believe they actually mentioned Benning and going there. So yeah, it's just kind of a fun little thing. You're there kind of thing. So yeah.
I love that series.
Mm-hmm. It is an excellent series too. The
I love
characters are interesting.
My favorite is Faith. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say that the characters are real people. You know what I mean? I would say that they're more caricatures of people as opposed to real fleshed out people. But it's still a fun story to read. They are the characters. John Ringo's characters tend to be more archetypal than they are, real people. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not a thing. Yeah, exactly. Like you said, that can be cool too. His Prince Roger series, excellent series, but again,
Really good series.
yeah, a really good series, but again, not real people. He makes absolutely no attempt to make them real fleshed out human beings. And that's fine. But yeah, I know, right? Ghost bottle. We were joking about that
That looks
yesterday.
black.
Yeah. Now, David Weber, on the other hand, has a tendency to flesh out his characters more. And the two of them, John Ringo and David Weber, have written a couple of series together, which is really cool. The meshing of the two talents and the two writing styles is really interesting. Comes across with some great action sequences, and comes across with some fully fleshed out characters, and some that are a little shallower. Yeah, his Safehold series is the primary one that I can think of that is just a really good series. He's ended the series And I haven't read the last book yet, I don't believe. And I'm not looking forward to it. I hate to say it, but I'm not. Just because he has left a lot of things unresolved. And he's basically let it be known that he's not going to resolve them to our satisfaction. So it's kind of disappointing. But, to be fair, though I don't always enjoy being so, he has become much less prolific when it comes to his writing. Yeah. David has become much less prolific with his writing, primarily because of an accident that happened a couple of years ago. He went to a target range with some of the guys from the Mandalorian Navy, and when they were on their way out, he took a bit of a tumble and hit his head pretty good. And he hasn't felt quite right since, you know. And that's rough. It's sad. But it happens and it's life. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that was pretty bad. I mean, the guys were right there. You know, some of them EMT trained and stuff like that, so they were able to help right away and mitigate, you know, any potential serious outcomes. And they got him to the hospital right away, had him checked out, and all that fun stuff. So I mean, he was as okay as he could have been, given the circumstances.
And then he got COVID.
Mm-hmm. And then he ended up getting COVID. He and his wife both. Although, from all reports, it really wasn't a severe case of COVID. But I'm sure that did not help with his recovery from everything else. So yeah, it's just been a rough couple of years for him. And so yeah, he's become a bit less prolific with his writing, and he's paring it down and concentrating on just what's important. So, you know, I can't really fault the man for that. I'm hoping that one of the main things that he considers of importance is his personal appearances. Pardon me. So that when the con season starts back up, you know, he'll still be doing the same tour circuit that he was doing before. So that, you know, maybe I'll get an opportunity to meet. I really would enjoy that. But anyway, it's hard to tell, you know, what's going to happen. So there's that. Yeah, I certainly hope so. For his own sake, not just, you know, the sake of the fans and the fan and me. You know, I certainly hope that he's feeling well enough for that sort of thing. Even if he doesn't actually do it, I hope he's feeling well enough to do it. You know what I mean? So there's always that. But yeah, the fan in me. Yeah, I certainly would love the opportunity to meet the man behind the stories that I enjoy so much. I had the opportunity to meet Tim Zahn, and that was a thrill. That was a royal thrill for me. Fortunately, I didn't make too big an ass of myself. I did not fangirl too hard. So that, you know, that to my credit, I did not fangirl so hard that I made an ass of myself. But yeah, I got the opportunity, which really meant a lot to me. I don't know if it did to him, but it certainly did to me. I got the opportunity to thank him. Timothy Zahn. He, yeah, have you ever watched any of the Star Wars cartoons, like what was the Rebels? I think was the latest one. If you've watched any of that, the character of Grand Admiral Thrawn, Tim Zahn is the one who created that character. He was also the very first novelist to start writing David Weber. Yes, David Weber is the David Weber is the author that I was speaking about before Tim Zahn. But yeah, David Weber wrote the Honorverse series that I am such a fan of. But I took the opportunity to thank Tim Zahn for the many, many, many hours of entertainment that he provided me, and a few life lessons along the way. So yeah, it was really nice to get that opportunity. Yeah, I would love to get the opportunity to meet and speak with Blaine Lee Pardoe. I've seen an interview with him that Phil actually did on his podcast for NGNG TV. It was a really good interview. Lots of stories from the beginning days of BattleTech and the what the writing was like then and what world building was like for him. And all of the writers back then, and the building of the source material in the books themselves, not just the novels. So yeah, it was really an interesting interview. If you have an opportunity, go and check that out because it's really worth a watch. But I think, truthfully, that is going to be me for the evening. I want to thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. Your company means the world to me, guys. While I'm just sitting here BSing around or playing some big stompy robots or whatever else. And the fact that you guys come in and, keep me company and, bring up the topics you guys bring up, which are, important to all of us. The thing out in California, that's going to be huge. When we find out the effect that it's going to have out there, how many others are going to try to adopt that sort of, stance? Yeah, I will, brother. I may very well play some off stream. If I do, it'll probably be, some career mode or something, or jump in on your game. I'm good with that. Either one of you guys. If you guys decide you want to play later on, just give me a holler. I'll pop Discord up as soon as I'm up here. So that way there, you guys can drop messages, right? In any event, that's going to be me for the evening.
I gotta go to bed.
That's going to be me for the evening. I will see you guys later on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Vermont one is what kind of threw me. What the hell? Yes, I will be installing mods here in just a little bit. That's going to be fun. I just love doing that. Trying to remember my damn passwords is the real trick. Alright, guys. I will catch you all later. Joe, I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably for some heavily modded Mech 5. In the meantime, for the rest of you who tuned in this evening, thank you very much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, if you had a good time, please feel free to drop us a follow. So this way you're notified the next time we go live, which will be tomorrow. I don't stream every day, but I try to stream Monday through Friday. Sometimes I have to do makeup days like today, because I overslept like a dumbass.
Don't forget Tuesdays and Thursdays. I
also, my wife does a bit of streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I may very well be modifying my my stream schedule to help accommodate hers, and taking Tuesdays and Thursdays off as opposed to the weekends. That'll be a decision for later, though. But and I will let people know on our Discord. So if you're not already a part of the Discord, please feel free to join that as well. You can bring that up just by typing in !Discord. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. You're greatly appreciated. Have a good afternoon, night, day, or evening, depending.